The Clippers are flying. With 8 wins in their last 10 games and a 27-14 record as of January 24th, no one can beat them. They're a force to be reckoned with, an unyielding power sweeping through opponents with precision and dominance. And guess who's at the helm of all of it? Kawhi Leonard, yes. The two-time NBA champion and one of the only 3 players to win the final MVP with different teams, Kawhi is well on his way to leading the Clippers to the championship as well. Yeah, we know how good they have been this season. We made an entire video on it. But for now, the focus is on Kawhi Leonard. Injury scare, a slow start, and then the comeback. It has been a shaky ride, but he is up and running this season. The terrorizing Terminator is once again commanding the court, reminding us why he's one of the absolute best in the basketball universe. After a brief hiatus due to knee surgery following a nail-biting 2023 playoff, Leonard is back to his best. Remember the days when the Phoenix Suns were practically waking in their sneakers during last year's postseason? Yeah, that was all Kawhi, and he is getting better and better. Do you guys know the secret to it? Well, the guy is injury-free and tearing it up out there. Forget the load management jokes, Kawhi didn't sign up for that. From the San Antonio days to overcoming the dreaded ACL tear in 2021, his journey back to prime form has been a roller coaster. Fear not, after a solid offseason of recovery and courtside training, Kawhi is back to his spry, quick and downright athletic self. In the first 26 games of the season, he has set his foot in. He's averaging a cool 34.3 minutes per game, knock on wood of course, but he's rocking a level of health that has the team doing victory dances. His availability is the MVP here, bringing much needed cohesion and stability into lineups that were more chaotic than a 3-ring circus last season. Jeez. And not only this, but this season, he's moving differently, giving shades of the guy who took the Raptors to their first NBA title. He's orchestrating a symphony of skill, boasting the most efficient run of his impressive 12-year career with 24.3 points per game, a scorching 55.7% shooting from 2, a mind-blowing 44% from deep, and a cool 87.2% at the free throw line. Boom. And his paint scoring? It's a force of nature. With his towering pressure, veteran savvy, and hands that could probably palm a beach ball, it's game over once he's within 15 feet of the basket. You can't disrupt the Kawhi magic, but hold on, there is more to the Clippers' success story. It's not just about buckets, it's about taking care of the rock. Coach to Louis' pet peeve is losing the possession battle, and Kawhi is on it. The team's climbed to 7th in turnover rate, and Leonard, he's turned ball security into an art form with his lowest turnover rate of 7.4% in his entire career. Intentional, precise, and in control. That is the Kawhi way. Let's not forget his shooting prowess, nearly 80% at the rim, 56% in the floater range. The dude's practically the Picasso of in-between shots. Among the restricted areas elites, he's chilling in 5th place, rubbing his shoulders with rum-running bigs and the one and only Kevin Durant. Good lord. But hold on, wait a minute. Leonard's not just impressing the casual fans, he's making the analytics crowd nod in approval. 10th in APM, a nifty metric that measures two-way impact, putting him in the company of the Great Freak and King James. MVP chatter? Oh yeah, he's in the mix, especially since the Clippers cracked the top 6 in the conference. And the cherry on top, Kawhi's recent performance puts him in the Efficiency Hall of Fame, rubbing elbows with legends like Curry and LeBron. It's not just basketball, it's Kawhi making art on the court. Well, and it's obvious enough that art is not possible without a fit body, and Leonard is peaking at fitness right now, blessing his team with health along with on-court heroics. He's been the real game changer this season. We all know what happened against the Utah Jazz in the 8th, where Kawhi unleashed a jaw-dropping 41 points and a perfect 100% from the free throw line. Talk about making every shot count. And it gets even better, since that epic Utah matchup, Kawhi's been on a scoring spree, dropping 27 points or more in every single game, with his free throw game being nothing short of perfection, hitting that sweet 100% mark like it's a walk in the park for him these days, making every Clippers game a must-watch spectacle. After receiving much backlash for being a regular target of injuries, Kawhi Leonard has shown us just how much of an impact he can have when healthy. A healthy Kawhi Leonard is a menace. The last time we witnessed it was in the 2019 playoffs. Stuff of legends, and now, in the 2023-24 regular season, we're finally seeing glimpses of that guy again, giving those golden days a run for their money. When folks gather to chat about the 2-time finals MVP, you can bet your last dollar that the 2019 comparison will be front and center. Now fast forward to the current season, and it's like deja vu, but even better. As already discussed, one hurdle the Clippers faced very often was lineup stability, especially with Kawhi frequently riding the unavailable roller coaster coaster. But with him back in action, the team found its groove and cohesion is natural. Kawhi is much more than just bringing stability to the team. Among the 103 players bold enough to attempt at least 75 shots within the restricted area, Kawhi Leonard is casually chilling in 5th place for conversion rate. If you want to paint a clearer picture of his impact, look at the EPM metric, the estimated plus-minus by the Wizards at dunks and threes. It's like the magic wand of basketball stats, estimating a player's contribution in points per 100 possessions. Not everyone might be familiar with EPM, but when it comes to MVP discussions, it's the unsung hero that reveals the true game changers, and guess what? The 2-times NBA champion stands in 10th place on a list that contains only 2 other forwards, LeBron James and Giannis Antetokounmpo, who rank higher than Kawhi. These numbers indicate how good he has been this season, with his health and offensive impact being determining factors for the Clippers' title aspirations. Defense the only thing Leonard is good at? Nah. His ball carrying and possession abilities are second to none as well. What has proved to be groundbreaking for the Clippers is the fact that Kawhi and the gang are like possession wizards. The Clippers are committed to this cool, slow and steady half-court style. They've mastered the art of not losing the ball. It's like a possession ninja move. They've skyrocketed to 7th place in the turnover rate chart, sitting pretty at 13%. They keep the ball safe and sound, denying the other teams any chance to swoop in and steal the spotlight, and Leonard has been the catalyst for everything, doing this possession dance with the ball, and only 7.4% of the time does he let it slip away. That's like the lowest oopsie-daisy rate in his whole career. Picture him catching the ball like a superhero in Triple Threat mod with fewer dribbles, 2.77 this year, down from 3.31 last season. It's all part of the grand plan to mix things up. The Clippers' offense is smoother and smarter now, and comparing it to Lou's debut season, things have changed a lot. It started like they were figuring things out, but fast forward, and it's a whole new game, and Kawhi is the shining star, getting to his sweet spots quicker and easier, thanks to Harden doing some heavy lifting in the pick and roll business. One major advantage of Harden joining the squad has been its effect in Kawhi, with coach giving him more chances to shine without the ball. It's like playing off the ball is the secret sauce. See, when Kawhi cuts to the basket, he's a scoring machine, hitting 1.81 points per chance. That's almost like being in the top 2% of all cutters this season. Now, if you want to keep Kawhi from going nuclear, you have to keep him far away, like 25 feet out. Let him curl off a screen, catch the ball in rhythm, and boom, it's bad news for any defense. Jeez, once Kawhi gets moving, he's like the Hulk of basketball, unstoppable. It's either a smooth floater, a sweet turnaround jumper, thanks to its fancy footwork, or a trip to the foul line. Bottom line, you don't want to mess with Kawhi when he's on the move. Not even the best player can stop him then. You see, Kawhi's got this genius-level passing wizard next to him, and it's changing the game like a secret plan to keep him fresh and kicking throughout the marathon of the season. Almost half of his 2-pointers are getting a helping hand, and that's the highest since the Spurs days back in 2013-14, when Kawhi was just finding his groove. Wait, there's more to it as well. Whopping 69.4% of his 3-pointers are getting an assist, almost as much as the golden 2021 season when the Clippers were rocking the Western Conference Finals. Jesus, he's not just a scoring machine, he's playing the teamwork card as well, letting the love for assists flip. Let's give the man some props for being cool with sharing the spotlight in the half court. He's like, sure, let's space out the floor and I'll let the magic happen. It's the kind of balance the Clippers might have been craving, and Kawhi's the maestro making it all. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? Kawhi Leonard usually isn't seen as a 3-point threat. He's more lethal closer to the rim. The closer he is, the more vicious his shots are. Moreover, he loves having the ball, calling the shots and going after his matchups. And guess what? Since his injury recovery journey started in 2021, he's added a new trick to his arsenal, catching and shooting like a pro. This season, he's knocking down spot-up shots at an incredible 52.3%, putting him in the same league as sharpshooters like Duncan Robinson. Shocked? I am as well. On one hand, Kawhi's been talking about needing more playmakers to set up these chances, but on the flip side, maybe he's just evolving into an even deadlier shooter as he hits the back half of his prime. Having a 3-point shooting season that only 21 players in history have pulled off, combining both how often he shoots and how accurate he is. And that's still not all. He's still a beast with the ball, especially when teaming up with Ivica Zubac in those pick and roll moves. When Kawhi takes charge in the pick and roll, he's scoring an impressive 1.1 points per possession, putting him in the top 6 alongside big names like Antetokounmpo and De'Aaron Fox. I mean, what better example can we have of how good of a shooter he is than the recent comeback win over the Nets? The game was done and dusted, and Kawhi arrived. Falling behind by 16 points early on and trailing by 15 entering the fourth quarter, the Clippers orchestrated a jaw-dropping 22-0 run to seal a victory. Leonard in particular showcased his clutch prowess, hitting a crucial go-ahead jumper with just under 3 minutes left in the game and scoring 14 of his 21 points during this game-ending rally. Paul George kickstarted the comeback with a key three-pointer, and Leonard's fadeaway shot put the Clippers in the lead. His heroics continued with crucial free throws and a couple of timely three-pointers, securing the Clippers' 24th win in their last 31 games. Harden was on the roll too, contributing 24 points, including 8 in the decisive fourth quarter, and dishing out 10 assists, while Russell Westbrook played a vital role as well, keeping the Clippers in the game until the final stretch with 23 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. The Clippers' resilience and Leonard's clutch play paved the way for an unforgettable comeback victory. This point clearly shows the importance of Leonard on the team. If he's rocking the same energy he had in the 2021 playoffs, they're always in the championship mix. And in the last few weeks, that's the Kawhi we've been witnessing. A blend of on-ball and off-ball duties, keeping him fresh for the long season ahead. Clippers mean business, and Kawhi's leading the charge. Wherever the ball lands, will he stay fit? Will they win the championship? These are the questions only time will answer. Rest assured, Ball Empire will be there to tell you everything about it. If you guys want a deeper introspection on the way the Clippers are doing in the league, check this video out, and don't forget to like and subscribe to us. Until next time, adios.